from that baby door position. Tap of the door now going to be coming through. Famous watching to see what he can find. Step scaling forward, hits the headshot. DOS9 should be good for this kill. He goes bounding forward, but he misreads the position, and Depp collects a second. Clues, noting the flank there. Now has player trapped basically here at B main, but Berserks will be able to win out that fight. And the wheels start coming off a little bit. Loosened his Depp. Now will be eliminated. Spike planted a 2v2. Sugar Zero and 10-10 just with classics in hand. Gonna be outgunned a bit. This damage does get suffered. Sugar Zero not being spotted there. And that could absolutely be their undoing, and it is.
Used a Prowler to check the A-Link corner. Nobody was there. Another one to clear sight. As we can see, it's wide open. Just how aggressive does Boom want to get? Or are they just going to try to die to Spike? Of course, ZETA also...
Knowing the team, they're going to fight.
Yep. Planted.
Sees nade, no grab, 10-10. Quick little spot check there from Drop. Comes away with 2 kills, and Paint Shell will be able to spot DOS9, and he'll mow. Could try to clear it with a satchel, or just jump up and over the top of it, plants his feet, and finds an immense amount of damage on Berserks. Can't get the kill, but Sugar Zero double tipping forward is able to do so. Step now looking to try to hold the line there as DOS9 going to be forced away. Lick of damage from the Thorns. Plant ready to come through as we go into a 4v4.
They're playing for denial. ZETA kind of wondering when exactly Boom's going to try to make their move.
Oh, the swing out, a little bit whiffy there from Clues. The second layer able to find it, but now the spike is going to be dropped. Still not yet planted. 40 seconds to play around with, but as the time ticks down, it's only a benefit to the side of Boom. Step at a waterfall, a shot out, but Shiro unscathed. Swaps up here for the Vandal. Font going to be cleared, and Sugar Zero does get taken down. Depp now try to clutch it out. Swings, finds one. Good damage found. So jump peek, and now the swing outright as he tries to go for the reload, and that's just a bit of a misidentifying of how much space and time he really had to work with. Showstopper from 10-10, not going to be able to find anything here. Does allow him to get to a very far forward position. They're going to look to try to play this 45-degree angle crossfire, and oh, Berserks just strafes right into that. Here's a second layer, but quickly does get dealt with. Now a third is Clues going to be noted by that. Still does manage to come away with one, but that leaves XTL all alone to try to stop the tie-up from coming through. Door tapped, Shiro spotted. XTL has them lined up. Fight out!
It seems like they've really got a good download of what's going on. Trying to scale forward. A couple players here, though, on A.
Push, and yep, right click at that distance. Not going to do a damn thing. They shell forward to try to clear the copy. Clues holding down the flank there at B, and with that kill, they can safely push forward through the baby door. Spike is not yet pivoted, though. It's a chance for DOS9 to cause some disturbance here. Swings out, gets a headshot. It's a damn good effort. It's kind of tagged up, but still alive and well. Tap at the door, Shiro trying to see if he can get any eyes here. Just send out a snake bite, but it's a shallow one. That's not really dissuading anyone.
Well, you just got the paranoia out from DOS9, though. They're expecting a much more aggressive hit, but ZETA taking their time here. Can win that battle at A-Link, potentially. They might be able to get that B pivot set up. Just a tight hold of the angle by Boom over at A. They're going to start moving forward with the smoke.
Clues able to break through for one. Depp answering in time, and DOS9. Oh, just a nasty little transfer there. And the operator. The shot rings out, lets them know, and they also are able to note Berserks in this forward position. The Showstopper ends up going in deep, and Berserks, he survives. Well, I say Showstopper, it was just 10-10 jumping forward, my bad. Famous's Showstopper went out. Sometimes I misread the game.
Yeah, it happens.
More damage found. There's a Boom very well poised to convert this into a third round win.
I think just a good read, though. ZETA was just going to try something very different. Man, that spam is scary.
Yeah, push out. One by one, they shall fall. Sugar Zero is able to find NC Slasher running out of bullets. Trying to make a go of this. He's got 9 left in the mag. Clears out the turret. Doesn't have that spike in hand and does not have it from the shadows. Was just holding on the angle. Is Brazil find some damage on the XDL. Just Jiggle peeking out with this one. Famous trying to go for the flick, is unable to do so. DOS9 trying to easy breezy spray away with this Odin, and right now is not being displaced. Repositions NC Slasher, helps fill the space, and that's going to be depth gone. And it's the paranoia connects. DOS9 is just running and gunning with an Odin. As I am begging Riot to get rid of this weapon.
Somehow I don't think it's going to happen. Just letting you know.
Chain myself to the outside of the office. Starve myself until they remove it. Attempted the flick. Unable to find it there. Ooh, he got a hit.
So, you know, we saw earlier that the plan is to just blast pack.
It could be a big pain here for them. As there they go, jumping forward, and Shiro's got a shorty waiting. That's 10-10 gone. That's the game plan here from ZETA. Being rerouted. They get the lockdown out. They're no closer to get themselves onto a site.
And to use a steel garden for it. Look at this position.
And just holding it down. Almost finds himself a third. XCL does manage to go ahead. Breaking is okay. Famous. Maybe a little bit too much fun there. DOS9 in position to keep them moving in the right direction.
But another 1v3.
I mean, there's the first, but now out into the open, and yep, Shiro will.
Should be able to off that boombot.
Paint Shells to try to slow, but 10-10 is creeping up, and Famous has the shot. Tip the spear, gone. Depp dead, just sprayed out of a smoke.
Yeah, Boom, really confident. Able to just delay here on C. ZETA, I think this time was saving the paint shells to try to clear the KJ util. Just couldn't get there. Ooh.
Spike down, C.
Famous now starting to hit with the op.
That's a third, potential for a fourth. Shiro swing the corner, and he'll just take it for himself.
Ooh, actually hit that.
Showstopper. Spot out, and well, attempted a cheeky play. And DOS9 and does just get taken down. NC Slasher collateral damage as that Showstopper goes through. 10-10 now. Flush against the wall here at Stairs. Gets that confirmed presence. Double approach here at Rope. It's actually going to be three. Is another ult going to be invested here. Second one of the round for ZETA Division, needing this to stick. Cash aplenty, you can afford another operator. It's that turret, the timing placement. Absolutely massive. Tap and the reveal. Depp is able to find Shiro. Swing out, Famous gone. This should just be a cleanup here on a Berserks, but he's able to fight back for at least one more. Time is just not going to be on his side. I'd love to be able to get this kill, but ultimately need to just backpedal out of here and make sure that they retain the weapon. So Berserk's just going to be taken down. ZETA Division goes across from Connector, and nothing's going to be found. And Famous does still manage to find one. DOS9 there is a second layer, cleans up 10-10 as well. Player advantage maintained.
Ooh.
It's bounded upon. DOS9 finds himself a second as XCL ends up hitting the floor. Spike recovered, but ZETA Division now find themselves in a 2v4.
Yeah, this is very, very difficult to get through now. Lost map control long time ago. You just have to get it done with individual effort.
Toxin screen down.
It's going to be tricky, especially with that confirmation. Positioning known. Clues making noise, but gonna try C, and there's all kinds of KJ util now you got to deal with.
Yeah, nothing cleared out. Oh, swing out of the corner. Berserks with the operator says hello. It's a bit of damage. Reed peeks forward, does die. Teleport over though, quickly arriving. There's clues. He's got too many targets to try to deal with. The Haunt getting the reveal. The shorty in hand for DOS9 at the ready, jumping up and over the top, and that's going to put very firmly in control now of Boom, and you still have Sugar Zero watching for a lurk that will not be found.
Spike planted.
I just need to wait a little bit as ZETA. Problem is they're overstacking the defender's side spawn.
Oop, double push in. That's going to be Clues. Taken down, so 4-4. Shiro pushing, catching depth unaware. Sugar Zero is there to trade it back. Maintains parity as Paranoia goes across. Haunting the reveal on a 1, but my goodness, NC Slasher is looking for the finisher, has to go for the reload. Sugar Zero turns back, finds a head.
Idea. ZETA actually stuck around and went A, but they're just going to go for the old reliable. Head over to C and hold the line with a Marshall here.
Turn of the flash, a rescale. Berserk's playing this very aggressively. Yeah, now knows he's got the lion's share of the players here. Sugar Zero going to be able to claim the 1. Still need another kill if they really want to find any damage, but it's going to be a blast back from Famous to take down 10-10. See Slasher pushing aggressively, and that's going to be a Bulldog now stranded. So some damage will be found. And even more. Clues just go ahead and cleans up another one. He'll go down to the spike. Push out from Mound. Toss9 now starting the scale forward, getting himself around the back. 10-10 has no clue about this at all. It's about to be a rude awakening. He didn't go for the night before. He might go for it now. No, it's just going to be the 2-tap, the 2 kills, and the A site in firm control of Boom. ZETA Division.
You got a save?
Yeah, they should just make the call to try to back away from this one, especially as you still have Berserks lingering here in B main. Who's clearly suspicious of this.
There.
Peeks back in, does get some damage. You can see Berserk's taken down at half HP there. Surely, they try to back out of this position now. Seems like the answer is going to be yes, so slow drift away. ZETA Division needing every session. Pivot over towards that site. Prowler at the ready. Famous going for the entry. Thorns there, locking 2 players in. The sheer wall holds it. No, Shiro. It's the wide swing and Depth trying to explore down. Losing his life. Toss9 finding that. XDL cannot clear out B main. Very cheeky position. Push to the corner. Famous doing well to find the 1, but that's going to be another weapon picked up.
Spike planted.
Player advantage here for the side of ZETA Division.
There.
Look at how cautious they're being about the top push. Toss9 holding a tight angle outside the box.
Face your fear.
Prowler scouts him. Paranoia blinds him. He does still an immense amount of damage. Okay, helping in that one, but XDL able to find NC Slash, and that leaves Berserks now with 17 HP. Yeah, looks for coffin today.
That's true. Frost did help us out.
Well, that's Depth dead. 10-10 able to reply. Red Boss down. Still another to deal with, though, with NC Slasher in the mix, though. They get tagged up.
Oh, Clues got
minor damage exchanged here. Thorn's going to be popped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Telling you, feeling it.
Yeah, carrying forward. It's a hit onto 1. Prowler to try to chase, and Fam is going to be overwhelmed there. Is Sugar Zero 1. Considering the paint shell, but now Snakebite there at their feet. It's going to be a shallow paint shell. Somebody scaling forward towards the door, but they are not. Lockdown now going to be in play. And there is nowhere to go here on the site that would be safe. Clues can't even tuck into that tiny little spot over a drop. The site opened up, Boom, getting the plant. 3-player wraparound from behind, getting ready to come through as the alarm bot. It's out of range. Able to scale past this one, but footsteps should be noted here by Shiro.
Oh, it just caught him at the end. It got reactivated.
He is hearing all of this. They're suspicious of it. Depth is able to flush him out. Starts to try to hold the door here. And buys a little bit of time to swing forward, and somehow XCL hits that headshot. Famous with the showstopper, going to be good for 1, but things are very much spiraling. NC Slasher trying to hold his own, but...
Oh, hello.
Yeah, plenty on that little spot out. Working their way forward into the site. Seal guarded. They're in response. The swing out, though, and XCL going to be taken down. 10-10, however, able to find 2. Famous NC Slasher, both dead. Berserk's is scaled forward, got himself over towards stairs, but Sugar Zero well aware of this, especially as the nano and the turret goes down.
What a play through the C's.
Recalling my bot. 30 seconds left.
Turret down.
4v2 for the retake. The spike just now about to go through.
Spike planted.
Paint shell to try and delay, and it's actually going to be the pit invested. Gun barrel. Maybe spotted there by 1010 as he goes on the entry, but no, loses his life. Sugar Zero, however, draws out the shorty, and that's going to be the cleanup coming in. ZETA
Set up for these aggressive pushes. There's a ping there. XDL, I think, has a suspicion.
Oh, and he gets a ton of damage there. And look at this, the read onto the corner. Shiro swings out and actually finds two! Unbelievable! Wow.
That is crazy good from Shiro.
Even just the one would have been fantastic, but
Oh,
he finds the second kill, and that removes the showstopper from the round. Clues needing to go big. Finds the first. Tucks back, repositions, rewrapping. Haunt cleared the swing, the shot. NC Slasher takes his head off with the Guardian as DOS9 rides the rope to Depth's demise.
Spike planted.
Misread of the plant spot. Now Sugar Zero needs to be the hero. Noted by the Prowler. Still has a paranoia, but how do you try to get back into this one?
still have the C's too.
The paranoia is going to go wide. DOS9's in response. Full connection. Reload, but the timing is just not quite there. A touch of damage onto the shoulder. The C's getting the hit. Sugar Zero able to go ahead and reset the aim. Pushing forward, shorty in hand. Dead to Berserks on the spin.
To buy some time off the door tap is Clues, but this time it looks like they might be thinking about a pivot. 10-10 there, but he's not looking.
It's not looking for it, but as they hear the door break, he's going to turn on a dime, and instead he's trying to fight forward with a showstopper. Does manage to find it. DOS9 eliminated, but now the approach from behind is blast pack going to be sent 10-10, able to go ahead and reset the aim, finds himself a second, a fourth, and Tep gets NC.
The next round. Oh boy.
Paint shell is going to be lobbed in, and that could find a kill, and it does. Yep, Famous ate some of that spray. Needs the lion's share of that nade burst. And you see the damage even further dealt as this player's very low on HP. Clues able to find Shiro, Berserks, dead. And that's the hero rifle now on the floor with DOS9's position noted. Just has a classic. Puts it to good use for one. NC Slasher spotted and killed off. Look over on this C side.
Exactly.
For now, seems like the one-way's kind of stalemated it, and that does have them pivoting back across. Dep set up here with the operator. And they are getting ready to push right into his sights. There's the drop down. Ooh, a little bit of a delayed shot. Seems like Dep was not ready for that. Now he could be potentially just spammed out of this position.
He might have been looking at the map.
Able to reposition. Clues on the peak, able to find Berserks. There's now XCL. Can shift over from upper, try to get into position to set up for this Nightfall. It's now going to be sent out. Dep with the swap over onto the Vandal, able to find Famous. Avoids the snake bite. The push comes in. Shiro gone. The swing out, 10-10, ends up getting dropped. We've got decent damage on the two players to try to even up the numbers here.
Where are
Paranoia gets sent out. The swing onto the corner. NC Slasher's gone, and he...
Oh, that C's.
Yep, getting the grab on the Clues. Slows the approach. DOS9 now additionally pushing forward. Blast pack forward. 10-10 needing to try to find this kill, but Berserks managed to draw out the weapon fast enough to clean him up. XCL and Clues now last ones standing. They've opened up the site. They find themselves opposed by 3. The Odin just spraying away frantically through the smoke. Damage has been found. Clues dead. XDL with no real time to try to make a go of it. But he has it! What an unbelievable!
It's a 5v5. Now a new alarm bot placed, even a little bit deeper.
Prime for the taking here. Approach around the back, and Berserk's going to be overwhelmed. Not much damage going to be found. As the door rotates, and NC Slasher now has been eliminated. A 5v3 for ZETA to try to steal away this map. Booms, map pick, the Prowler to chase. DOS9 to hold the door, finds the first, looks for the second, but gets blinded up in the crosshair. It's just a bit off. Prowler finds Famous, the pre-fire on the angle, takes down Sugar Zero. The push out of the orb though, and Clues will find him, and it all falls to Shiro to try to work a miracle. Tapping the defuse, the time, getting away from them now, needing to be stuck. He's swinging around the back, and Shiro does.
Let's see if Berserks find maybe a one and done, get out of there. Execute's coming. Util out. All that stall.
But tried to delay the approach, and so far it has worked out. 10-10 bounding forward. Berserk's here at backside. The swing coming in, 10-10, able to win the fight. Shiro, however, gets the transfer, gets another 3K!
One enemy remaining.
His head is monstrous, and Depp is now alone in a 1v4. They don't know where he's at, but he just doesn't have the time, and Dawson at the door. Paranoia out, Depp trying to hold his own, but he's quickly going to be overwhelmed. XTL does manage to find one to go ahead and trade it back and make it a 3v3. Paint shells will be exchanged here on the entry, but some damage suffered. Rotations quickly coming through. Blast back to try to offset, but XTL doesn't have the shot. Famous takes him down, and now the pressure really starts mounting. Who's able to find one, but can find no more. 10-10. Has to be the one that tried to clutch it out, and there is a showstopper in his face. The Rockets sent a paint shell. Again available for Famous, getting the reset. As 10-10 cannot make it happen. What about multiple overtimes, but boom, standing tall, they close things.
Needed extra point. Spam there. I don't think it actually connected. Oh, Famous.
Oh, quiet little bound forward, and yeah, Famous getting tucked away. Now striking, finds two. Trying to figure out what hit them here as XCL does manage to turn around. Famous running out of bullets. Allows for that kill to come through. XCL down 15, dead. Is Spike now on the floor. Trying to play anti-flash, and Shiro does manage to find 10-10. His clues now. Unable. Pins his way in from the B site. Is well noted, and looks like he's going to re-wrap all the way back around through lobby into mid.
Has to go get that spike. They're anticipating the spawn wrap, but they'll probably figure it out pretty quick. Although there is a lot of time on the clock. It's kind of difficult to read, actually, for Boom, and they're going to start just re-pushing towards B, so might be a little ring around the rosy.
Well, this is going to drain the clock, though, because Clues has so many angles to try to clear. Ultimately, Boom making the right decision to just play together, even if they aren't playing on the spike. That being said, though, we've witnessed so many heroics.
30 seconds left.
But the combo of Shiro and DOS9 as the last two standing.
I have the spike.
Still feel pretty damn good here. But now as they recheck in towards mid, they're going to see that that spike, ooh, was picked up. And, yeah, bad time.
Towards the site.
And NC Slasher nearby at yard to try to go ahead and reinforce this position. But Nebula, that's going to be holding them back here for now. As the Prowler to check. Notes plenty. Famous just spamming away.
I'm out of here.
10-10 able to take a bit of space forward towards the site.
Oh, this looks like a meat grinder.
Oh, yeah. Depp is tagged up. Relay Bolt not going to get the connection here as he plays back box. NC Slasher still finding the first. TP, where did that go? Oh, it's Sugar's here going for a bit of a TikTok play. Gets in behind him. It's going to be good for one. Couldn't find a second. Clue's pushing out of the smoke. Not sure which way.
Some smokes out. Still
really trying to get this high-low setup disguised. Here comes the swing, and all right, DOS9 going to be good for 1-10-10. Dead, but get the cleanup on the remainders. Player advantage now here to the side of Zeta Division.
That C's sent Zeta packing. They didn't want to try to contest B. They're going to try to reestablish some kind of semblance of information. Figure out what the heck's going on in mid. I think they heard Famous potentially. So they're just going to drift by.
I think they heard him backpedaling.
Yeah.
If they make the call to get themselves onto this A site for the moment, it is completely open for the taking. Famous sliding out a little bit wider here, but it looks like Zeta trying to fake this a bit. They set up the smoke and try to get some rotations out. Berserks rushing forward. That's going to be Depp hearing the footsteps, able to react.
Find you.
Kill found, a haunt sent to just try to further bait this one back, but still do have NC Slasher nearby enough with the Guardian to try to make the difference here on this B site. Push out, finds the headshot, Depp taken down. Any more kills, and this is going to be still solid damage dealt here. As Famous does manage to go ahead and get himself a weapon upgrade. Can now try to make a go of this. Still has a fast lane, has a relay bolt. Has to set up the Thorns, however. Locking him in position. Relay bolt, and Sugar Zero says,
Still, that Viper util is going to make this so difficult.
There.
fast lane sent. Sugar Zero just double TPing forward. Walks up into the smoke and does get the better of Berserk. Shiro now going to be forced away. The paranoia goes across. Hits onto him. 10-10 is able to collect the elimination. Scales for a little bit more. He's got him lined up. And ZETA roar back to life here. The timing catch here from Depp as well. Finds.
He's going to catch at least one, maybe two, too.
DOS9 finding one, looking to try to get another, but will quickly be overwhelmed and taken out of the equation. Clues late linger here in bottom mid. Finds NC Slasher as well. Shiro filling that space, just the Sheriff in hand though. Was Berserk's Stinger at this range. Yeah, doesn't even get a shot off. Clues just so snappy with it.
Woo.
It's just famous now with a frenzy to try to see if he can find some damage here.
So steady with the crosshair there, Clues.
Right there.
Seems like a very solid idea.
Right there.
Perfectly calling his position. As, oh, there's the spot. Relay in towards the corner, and 10-10. Going to be popped. 10-10 looking to up the pace here. Shorty not going to be able to win out that fight. DOS9 does hold his own, but the sun to the corner, and 10-10 collecting 2 quick kills. Shiro, NC Slasher both now on the floor. Depp finding DOS9, getting revenge here for his fallen teammate. That sets the 2 remaining players of Boom worlds apart, and Famous with an operator. He's going to have his work cut out for him. Might be able to find a time if he continues swinging back over towards the spawn. 10-10, however, cognizant of this angle, ready and waiting, striking, and he is tearing them limb for limb.
Berserks would love to just save, but might not be given the chance.
He's completely sandwiched in. 10-10 is still very suspicious, but the timing turns off it, but he gets the second lease on life. A chance, the tuck tries to go for the slide. Loses his life, and that's going to be enough for ZETA to say, okay, let's not mess with this guy. Let's just go ahead and, well, at least fake back, but now they will go ahead and push their way forward here into the A site.
Spike planted.
Berserk still has a snake bite.
He also has the chance to just back away and save the operator.
Yeah, that's, I think, the better play.
Looks like that's exactly the one that he's going to make. The recheck, though, gives it away. Very wise to this here. Our ZETA division, a solid read. TP across and say, Sugar Zero. Tucked in, but it goes red. NC Slasher just pushing into that little corner. Hits him with the Sheriff, and that's going to be a weapon upgraded. Great first step towards trying to really make a go of this thrifty attempt.
What recognition there. Just instant. Cosmic Divide expires.
Thorns activated.
ZETA thought about exploring the other side of the map, but they have lost map control. It is firmly in Boom's hands. So now you're going to have to dial up another good execute.
And that Nightfall is huge. Connects on the 2. There's Steel Garden. We'll take the operator out of the equation for now. Pawn reveal, 10-10, narrowly gets away. He tucks over to the side, but getting this plant down still going to prove to be a damn difficult task here for ZETA division as the op is able to ring out. Berserk finds himself a second, and Shiro will find the final. Sending it for now. Yep, that's going to hit onto there's the 2 there. Audio gone, fragment to go ahead, buy a bit of time. Jump peek from Shiro, unpunished for the most part. 10-10 trying to go for the swing, but it's a little bit too slow, and there's nothing else behind it, so DOS9 is able to take his head off for free. Peeking from Clues, a spot on the Berserks. Slowly looking to try to join in with the rest of the squad, but XDL does find an opening shot.
Right there.
Spot on the 1, a little bit of spam exchanged. Shiro tagged up. Flash out towards yard. Depp still able to hold his own. Has the 2 contained. Wide swing going through. Depp still able to find the headshot on a 1. A 3v3 now as NC Slasher insta-dinked, but still comes out on top of the fight. Spike planted, and they know they have to try to get this fade displaced. Here, behind the box, spotting him. Sugar Zero at the same time, able to find Famous. That shuts down the overdrive, and now it is just Berserks. Just now arriving. Snakebite to try to maybe clear an angle. Just be the hard push into the corner, but Sugar. It's just Wiley been a big neutral battle over this mid space. No one really gaining too much of an advantage, but for Boom, as the clock continues to tick down, that is going to be advantage to them. And Shiro, yeah, massive 0 point into a very well-placed headshot.
Both of his 0 points this round have been super impactful.
ZETA now getting ready to slide in towards the heavy stack. 3 players. As DOS9 spotting one, push onto the corner. Clue's going to be struck down. Famous finding that kill. The C's going in. Overextends a bit, ends up losing his life. And that gives them a window of opportunity as Depp pushes in from main, finding one. The clear out. Oh my God, XCL.
Oh, look at Sugar Zero.
The lurk.
One enemy remaining.
One a line from Sugar Zero. And he will gun them both down. Key little play from Sugar Zero. Depp now winning the battle here at A main.
Get back.
As it's going to continue to spiral. Mid now wide open. Berserks has to pay some attention towards that position, but just has a Bucky, so can't really advance forward.
Well,
NC Slasher.
well.
Okay, 2 great kills. Doesn't find the spike. But if they continue to push forward, they end up going into this Bucky. This could very well be Boom converting the round. Instead, it's going to be a long swing out around through the spawn across towards this B site. Smoke over towards tower. Famous trying to push forward, Stinger in hand. Sugar Zero just on the opposite side of this wall. If he peeked down into mid, might just be able to find a kill.
I don't think NC Slasher grabbed the gun. He was
Seemed
worried.
like it.
Yeah, he was worried that there might be more players.
Yeah, it's just backed away. And with this reposition, Berserks keeps himself covered still, so not going to be able to get found for free.
Where are you? There.
Haunt does go out. Quick clear of it. Famous trying to scale forward, but 10-10 from tower. He's got the covering fire. And the trail leads him right here to Berserks. Pinch from mid, able to find it. And now NC Slasher just to try to see if he can deal a bit of damage here. Maybe get that Nightfall online, a kill and a death.
That makes 3.
There you go. Certainly has it guaranteed for now. Paranoia Cross has to pull off the defuse. Sees up, but up and over the top. Go looking to try to find 10-10 with a headshot once again. And, well, he will be able to do it because 10-10 just goes strafing out of the smoke. Operator now going to be noted. Sugar Zero. He's trying to guide them forward. His Prowler going to be ignored there. And Famous does manage to find the kill, but loses his life for it. Still, decent damage dealt as NC Slasher going to be noted. The counter spam here off the Haunt. Both teams just not quite able to find the eliminations. Nightfall goes through. Deep Flash going to be sent. XTL catching the full brunt of that one. But in all of this chaos, it's allowed for NC Slasher to retuck back over onto the site where he can try to wait out the decay. Sugar Zero forward, catching him off guard. Once again, just playing in these smokes around yard.
He's been getting away with theft. Response, but XDL good for the trade. B-side open here for ZETA. And they're quickly kind of recognizing it.
It's 2v2. Very much possible here.
30 seconds left.
For Boom to try to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Spike.
They need to. Their
Both
money
sides.
is
Not in a great spot.
yeah.
ZETA still cash aplenty. 2 players low. 1 on each side. The push in. Ooh, a little bit early on the shot, but XCL gets...
Just throwing a bunch of util here into mid. Look at this stack again. Should be a Prowler to check, you would think.
Oh, well, this time the high-low ends up working a treat. Oh, a cancel though as Shiro tries to go for the null command, but they strike just a little bit faster. Managed to find him, but Famous holding down mid. Keeps him in with the player advantage, and NC Slasher has gone unscouted, but oh boy. The shots go wide. His overdrive now going to be popped. The slide out, 10-10, spotting him, but it's unable to find it now. Comes down to Sugar Zero in the 1v1. Slowly scaling forward, the gun barrel spotted. He targets a pick from. No shots connecting. The rest of Boom pushing forward, trying to get things going here on the B site. Smoke dissipating, and DOS9, very nice shot, but can't quite get the tracking there on the 10-10, who is able to collect it. Player advantage now here for ZETA as they look for the retake. But Bloom dropping. Oh my God, Famous! Two insane shots to give him a chance. Stunned up, tucks back around the corner, Dep wanting to try to pursue to get this kill, but NC Slasher now from on high finds that kill, and it's all down the Dep with 44 HP. Boom looking good to collect both pistols and
Stack there. You know what they did against them in the stacking 4 up on Lotus Stairs. That's all I'm thinking.
Well, that's plenty of heads spotted, and none of them taken off. Plenty of damage dealt. I mean, Sugar 0-2, XCL 30, 65 on 10-10, but like you said, it is a gun.
Gotta go.
But they need a lot more of those. They need more guns.
Do they? Maybe they don't. You never know.
Spike planted.
Probably, though.
Bringing this one back would be so damn impressive. NC Slasher going to be the first little hurdle that they have to jump. 10-10, maybe trying to break some of the crosshairs here, but I mean, that's just a fadeaway lucky shot on XCL. I don't even think he really knew that he was there. Dep with the Bulldog does manage to find himself a third kill here in the round, so either way, this is damage dealt.
No way he beats this Marshall.
No. So Berserk's, that's just DOS9 dead to rights. That's majority and line share of your smokes gone. And Berserk's already has his placed.
Use the Odin on defense.
Oh, he really wants to try to get that wall. He was able to do so.
That's a tough wall to get. You commit a lot. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
Spam's so scary, but so much control taken here. But ZETA's committing 2 players over towards A because of the broken Vice wall. XDL will shift over here to B, though, on a timing. Get confirmation that there are at least a couple players there.
Probably spots on the one. I mean, you've got the
I'll find you.
star set up here. Thorn's going to be popped, and the smoke cycled over here from Sugar Zero. It's 10-10, trying to hold down mid, and NC Slasher previously tagged up. It's a quick and easy shot. Spike hits the floor, and it will stay there. Famous similarly take it down. ZETA Division are looking to hit double digits in flawless fashion. It seems like ZETA's got a decent read on where Berserks could be.
Yeah, should be. Requires so many smokes to get that done.
Poison's off.
Just going to leave Berserks there. Try to create any kind of attention. Trade.
Dep dead, but finding Shiro at the same time. So 1 for 1 here on the B site. 10-10, wrapping around the back. Going to be noted, dealt with by Famous. Does eat a bit of damage.
Not ready yet.
Horns and Wall finally going to be dealt with. Sugar Zero checking in towards mid. Not going to see anything in the Nightfall. Doesn't get a catch here, but the Prowler will. So XCL forced to reposition, pulls back, shifts over towards Tower. Needs some reinforcements here. Trying to make a go of this, but quick peek in. That's NC Slasher dead. Clues finds Berserks. Ooh, and that's a dink onto DOS9. 96 health between the 2 remaining players, and DOS9 now need to do it all. Clues pulling back away from the angle here for a brief little moment. DOS9 pushing forward, trying to fill the space. Turns away for a brief little moment. He truly has no idea.
You know, Boom's been able to get some thrifties to go. Off of some good coordination with the ults.
Flash getting a hit, sees as well. Famous overdrive pop, rotating in around the back, and Dep already going to be taken down. Shiro finds him there at Tower, and they are not really that aware, so he's able to come away with another kill. 10-10 trying to slide forward. Gun down, and that's going to be a player advantage here to the side of Boom. Spike planted, rewrap, Clues rotating all the way in towards main. Tries to draw the weapon. Berserks, though, is in position with the Guardian to get the one tap. All now down to Sugar Zero. Does still have a Paranoia in hand, but the Nebula gets ready to fall. Does it as silently as one can.
Let's try to push forward.
Flash to the face, that sees, gets a grab, and he just can't get the vision back fast enough. Famous able to collect.
Beautiful.
Null command now to try to escort them forward. Held back for a brief little moment there by the sheer wall. Looking like Boom should have this round locked down. He can pop an overdrive once the null command is gone. We'll see, though.
He might not be
Spike planted.
ready for XDL to be there.
He's
he used that smoke to sneak behind the box.
Potentially not, but he needs a distraction.
Oh, what a
Okay.
read.
Yeah, able to find it. Nicely done. Good timing on the snake bite as well. Holds back Sugar Zero and Deb. He's going to go teleporting forward into the smoke. Oh, 10-10. Plenty spotted. And this relay bolt is going to do nothing to the Odin. Sugar Zero eventually flushed out.
Where are you? Still waiting.
No real chance for the overdrive to try to come into play from here. Boom. Very well set to close this out. Get up to 7 in flawless fashion. See if Depp can find anything on the exit, but they're all strafing back through main, so it looks like ultimately he won't be able to. So all 5 players very much struggled on these attacks without having that Astra in play. Full wrap here through Yard. That's going to be them getting onto the A site relatively for free. Hot on their heels, though, is Zeta Division. Got 4 players wrapping around, and XDL is able to find the enemy Viper. Push coming in, Shiro holding the line for 1. Needs a lot more than that. The push comes in. Look at them just break the crosshair. 10-10 gives his life to the cause. Leave it now all on Famous' shoulders. Finds the first, but Clues is there. Free challenge, but knows that he needs to just go ahead and try to reinforce this A main position, so gives up Yard for now. Slowly creeps over. Slow advance from Boom. XDL dead. Great kill from Shiro. Clues now. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. They can't quite hold it down.
30 seconds left.
Here into the corner. It's going to go unread. DOS9 barrel stuffs with a shorty. Finds the kill. The push off the Prowler. And DOS9 keeps him in this. Nothing more to be done for Depp. Just has to tuck away.
What a great call here by Boom to cut sound at Yard. Catches Zeta completely with their pants down. They're just not ready at all. And then 10-10 has to try to go big. He knows it. He knows he's on his island, and he has to make a huge play. DOS9's like, yep, I'm just going to tuck behind this box, sit with my shot.
All in and Depp maybe needing to really hold things down. There's Clues now dead, so yep, Depp. Lone Soul from Zeta Division here on this A side of the map. The push getting ready to come through. Swings back out. And can't quite get the jump there on a Berserks. Ends up getting taken down. Sugar Zero cannot find anything else. It's just 10-10 with a Sheriff now, still working his way across. Boom, well slated to go ahead and make this a flawless to get just 3 rounds away from OT.
Yeah, there should be no world 10-10 can do this. Too much time has already ticked off the clock, and he knows it. Just going to go hoping to find some value.
Well, in around the back, and yeah, we'll be able to do it. So that's going to be a weapon recovered inside of Boom. Vince around the back. XDL winning the first fight. Berserk's now gone. Their own Nightfall going to be infested. Looking for the catch. They pile into the corner, and it's just shy of being able to get the hit, but that headshot comes through, and Shiro gets taken down. Sugar Zero trying to reposition with DOS9, able to flush him out, finds that kill. NC Slasher Famous one apiece. As DOS9 doubles up, finds himself another, and that now leaves Depp all alone. Timeout maybe, meaning absolutely nothing here. As Famous tucked in behind the box. The peak, and Depp bails them out, gets them over the line. The clutch to bring Corrode to its conclusion. Try to check forward, dancing around the back of Jen here. 10-10 goes up and over the top and says hello to Shiro. He's able to absolutely take him down, push forward out of the smoke, and Famous with 2 great shots. Very quick.
Smoke.
You do have a drone, but instead it's just going to be the dry swing. XDL dead. Sugar Zero able to collect the spike here. As Clues trying to find a timing, but just can't quite make it happen. Your point going wide, ping reveal. Shock dart going to be lobbed in, 10-10. Trying to back away from that one, but just take a nice little bit of damage.
So well played by Boom.
30 seconds
That's
left.
not finding the connection there through the wall. So they're now just getting clustered up here. As a fragment goes down on a timing, just looking to try to find a catch. Paranoia from DOS9. Just get a couple hits as 10-10 ready to swing here. Back sight, but DOS9 a clean shot. Takes his head off.
Spike planted.
Can see Slasher there from heaven. And comes up with 2 quick kills. Clues now.
DRX at Reykjavik. Oh my god, that's nice.
Somehow he's gonna just TP forward. He's gonna continue scaling. That's unbelievable. Depp continues to have a really rough go of it here. This DOS9, he's got balls of steel.
That recon dart, so well timed to set him up. And Shiro's so good on Sova.
I mean, at that point, you're thinking, oh yeah, he's backpedaling. We tagged him up. No, he's still
going.
playing forward.
That's just classic DOS9.
Shiro now looking to try to swing out, but 10-10 very nicely turned. Finds the headshot there, shuts down the set play, is famous. Does hold the outlaw, but full armor on everybody here from Zeta Division, so we'll not be able to find the insta kill unless it's a headshot. And a bit of damage dealt, but counter swing out here from Sugar Zero, out from Market. Finds that kill. NC Slasher now. Fragment out, XTL. Strafing across that one, eats a bit of damage, but it's 10-10 with a third to break open the site and get Zeta Division in a solid enough position. But Berserks, if you find any more damage, this is still going to be a bit of a catastrophe for Zeta.
Yep.
And okay, 10-10.
Sure. So he's going to go on a mid exploration. Oh.
Paranoia, that's a good hit. Quick little exit though. Does manage to slide out. Depth, we're going to be dead, trying to explore in towards mid. Clues, however, facing in with the rest of the team. They're going to be able to break open the main portion of the map here. Pushing forward, Famous quickly arriving. Doesn't get hit by that 0 point. That means he might be able to still yet get the jump on somebody.
No, that op's there, so you got to be careful here with your positioning.
Oh, well, the drone.
Oh, that helps.
That does more than enough to go ahead and get the spot out. He's looking for the shot. No, my God, 10-10. Barely alive. As that's a ping reveal. Out on the one. It's a tuck in here to back Gen XTL now scaling forward once more. Playing this so boldly, but it looks like the call to retreat is going to be made here by Boom, wanting to just hold on to these weapons. The economy not going to be in the greatest position, so 2-2. Zeta Division going to be able to tie things up.
I feel like mentioning that because he's been so creative with it.
Yeah. Well read. Get the smoke off onto Cat. Cutting off those sight lines there from the operator. His shock dart not going to be able to find the hit. Berserk's, however, going to be noted quite far forward. It's Paranoia going to be sent. Berserk's, has him lined up. 10-10, plants his feet right in front of him. And Depp at the same time going to be able to get himself on the board. Finds the kill there on NC Slasher. Berserk's, however, still present. Still looking to try to keep his team in this one. As he swings in, he finds Depp over at Switch. 2 players remaining. The spike going to be passed over. Berserk's potentially in with an opportunity to try to get himself an ace. Clues. Spams him down to 33. Nothing left here in the regen shield. Spots him. Finds the headshot. It's now Sugar Zero. All alone. Swinging right into it. And Berserk's will deliver yet another ace here today.
Take here. But the TP cell doesn't work.
No, it does not.
They read that right away.
Read like a book, and that's Clues on the floor as well. As DOS9 finds 10-10, and yep, nothing more to really happen here in the round. Seal tucks back, and they say, well, what's a blind spot here for this recon dart? Oh, that little corner. All right, let's spam it. Finds a bit of damage, and that'll just be the flash on it. Reveal. 10-10. Ready to try to push forward. And that's going to be Berserk's. Dead on the floor. Weapon recovered. 10-10 looking to try to continue breaking things open here. As NC Slasher going to be noted poking out from tree.
Oh, what a Paranoia.
Yeah, Paranoia sent zones him back. Fragment, however, does delay, allows him to regain his vision. And now Famous is arriving. He nearly has a collat. Facing forward to the tree, though. Depp and XTL both find kills, but now they're just pinned in. How are you meant to get out of here?
You're going to have to go, I don't know where.
Into the grave, I suppose, 6 feet under. Quick peek over the top. 10-10 needing to be the hero, and he is. Bails him out of a bad situation, and now you can pick up the spike. As, Sugar Zero. Bold push forward, Famous. He's able to turn to find the kill. It's going to be a trade on the Jets here in the end as XTL finds a bit of revenge there for 10-10. DOS9 now going to be tucked away at bench.
It's much more impactful for Zeta, though. Losing your entry means you got to get some crafty util or shooting.
Won't swing in, and XCL still does manage to break one of that high-low, and Sugar Zero doubles up for the second, so A site now open for the taking, but see Zeta Division maybe thinking twice about this one. No idea where these two remaining players could be.
Well, you're concerned about DOS9 here. You're highly suspicious that Shiro's over on B. He's actually moving, though. DOS9's the real kind of curveball here. He's sitting in mid-bottom.
Potentially able to find clues here. Yep, he's going to turn away. Turns back just a hair too late.
Here.
Quick reposition. Demp checking out Wine. There's a
30 seconds
TP
left.
well out in towards the attacker spawn. DOS9 arriving in behind them. The trademark is going to be set up, though, for the
Spike
early
planted.
alert system.
Gives you a chance, though. Going to make it a lot harder for that op.
He does have a TP, but yeah, I don't think he's going to have any kind of angle to actually try to step past this one.
Cover going out.
Just try to smoke it off instead. But no. Okay, yep, bit of a botch on that one, so has to kill it. The cycle smoke forward. Rendezvous going to be set up. Is just trying to scout out. And recon ping. Check out the angle, depth. Having a rendezvous out. Falls low. Shock dart here at Sugar Sierra's feet. They're looking to try to flush him out. And DOS9. It's 10-10. You want to play around Pizza. Gets a peek from Shiro, but it's a re-peek from Berserks. 1 for 1 in that regard. Boom still favored. Weapon's going to be scooped up here. As DOS9's considering the push, and XDL is able to respond fast enough. Great kill found. Depp about the challenge into the site here, though.
Well, they're actually worried about Wine. Depp didn't really get control of it.
Need to try to break their way through this position, but NC Slasher's holding his own. Famous finds Depp at the same time, and Clues now grabbing up that gun. Up shot ends up going wide. So there's a reposition as Fragment goes out, lands right on top of Famous. Needs to purge.
They're going to try to sell a fake on the other side of the map, but I don't know if that drone even registers.
Good full flash. Shiro still waiting to try to play anti on the recon there. I think they just re-hit the switch to open the door back up.
Zerks.
Tucked into this corner. Now goes red, but Shiro also strikes at the back of the boxes. 10-10 able to find one. Depp finds the other on the approach from backstairs. Plan can now come through. 3v3. Knives popped. Famous ready to go up and over. 0 point scouts, no one. Stairs. This position having to be a concern. And there it is, the straightforward, but Depp able to align the spray at the very last second. Does find Famous. Rendezvous set up. Scoped in, looking for the peek. TP's back through. And I don't think they realized exactly where he was going to teleport to. Attempt here. Swing out. Depp does hit the shot. NC Slasher dead. Gets the spot on to Famous as well. Shiro at the same time, he is scooched forward quite aggressively, but it's so very well read. Well, Depp down to 5, can just tuck away the rest of the team. Looking to put this pressure down here onto the A site where DOS9 with a Marshall. Not going to be able to find the kill. Just a tuck in here for 10-10. Famous suspicious about the angle. Going on the slow approach, and will be able to eventually find the shot, but clears his time up and over the box. He strikes, good for 1. Now the approach out into mid. Depp again, reading that well, and Sugar Zero taking a hell of a shot, displaces the enemy killjoy. That utility set up on B can now be ignored. Shiro finds himself all alone.
Yeah, you see that killjoy go down, and you get hungry for B. Shiro, no util. Recon dart about to come back in.
30
Have to go
seconds left.
huge here.
Do they have anything to try to flush him out of this one? Well, Recon will go ahead and confirm presence. Paranoia now going to be sent. Ping reveal here on the 2. Bounding forward. XDL with the shorty is able to find the kill. Depp at the same time. Cleans up NC Slasher. Now it is just Famous on the approach through B main. Last round of the half. Might as well go for the faster op. It looks like Depp reading this one decently well. Backpedals, smoke, blooming, shots. A little bit wide there. Famous still eating an immense amount of damage. Just is in well, now onto the defense, and 10-10 instantly able to find that shot. Target rich environment. Zeta, they are out for blood. Cannot turn to the flash there, but Converse is going to be lobbed in, and oh boy, things are getting all kinds of wobbly. That being said, the dust will settle. It's going to be Berserks Left alone here to his own devices with 24 HP remaining.
Let's throw the cloud burst out there like it's gonna flash. I mean, it kind of does temporarily, I suppose. Ooh, they should have seen that.
And
Nice.
okay, XCL continuing to deliver. It's a great headshot, and Zeta Division will rush their way forward here once again. Clues around the corner, the drone about to come through. Does he try to push with this one? No. I'll just hang back. Depp with the peek, able to find one, but quickly is going to be flushed out. Famous chasing, shuts the door. That's a 3v4 here to Boom's favor as the spike gets planted.
Great stuff. Nice set piece there. Flash around the corner. Depp just nowhere to go.
Right here. Revealing area.
It's gonna be difficult now. Zeta to get this retake to go. Somebody's got to clear main.
Set some eyes on it there. Smoke not going to last too much longer. NC Slasher onto the swing. Dead.
They gotta go. Time.
Yeah, the time is starting to get away from them. Paranoia going forward. XCL needed to check that corner, but the re-swing out. 10-10 with everything to do. The time, however, bleeding away. Wants to try to just at least get all of the guns here out of their hands, and he cannot. DOS9, oh no, but he would be dead wrong. Depp needs to at least find one.
Left.
Here.
Smoke is going to bloom here in his face. And now you've got Berserks at the ready with the Outlaw in hand. And this little trap rotate ends up working a treat here for the side of Boom.
Spike planted.
Step out from Gelato. Hits a nice shot. It's going to be famous on the floor. But now they're constantly worried about where Berserks is going to approach from.
Everybody else just getting in a position to die to the spike, it looks like. Depp just wandering about. Berserks is just holding. He's not moving anywhere. He's just going to hold mid.
Revealing area.
And Recon to try to check in for him. Cutting across. Sugar Zero. Not even going to try to swing and go for a cheeky little one-off kill. And Depp will just slowly scale back forward.
Just pick a gun?
Could do that. Uh-oh.
Deploying drone.
XCL, he doesn't have any covering fire, and he's got no way to try to get off that one fast enough. Sugar Zero, however,
Spike
up from main,
down
does
A.
manage to go ahead and trade this back up. Loses his life. DOS9. Spike can now be scooped up here. Depp starts making his way across. Clues just at 10 HP. It's the lion's share of the responsibility on the Chamber's shoulders. Going for the slow approach. Depp about to be here around the corner. There's the push. Spots them both and gets.
That's no more flashes, though. Just Sugar Zero's paranoia.
XCL needing to try to hold this, and he's able to find Famous just on a timing spam. Sugar Zero noted at hell. Nearly a catch there with util in hand. XCL just opts to back away, gets himself over to back gen. Sugar Zero sees DOS9 and XCL towards B.
XTL is his ult, too.
I mean, if Clue sends the knife now, yep, that could be. Oh, he sends it shallow. That means that the blades are still going to be in play. Spray out though. 10-10. Oh, he's just mowed down too. How's he gone and done that? Oh, XCL at the same time. The Hunter's Fury cleans up Shiro. It seemed like Clues might have screwed the pooch, but he's still
Player standing.
able to have the rest of the team make up for it. A bit of blind luck and a bit of blind spray.
Is ready. Bot coming back.
Zeta Division.
Feels so bad for DOS9. That drone was about to give him what he needed to get the kill.
Spike planted.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was using the Odin on Lotus though, so I don't feel that bad.
Exactly. It's karma. Tons of time is going to be dwindled off of this lockdown, too. Look at his wine position. Look at Shiro.
Smoke's off. I mean, they're pinging it. They're reading it well. They're still able to find one. Famous on that swing. Takes down another.
Revealing area.
3v3, but the time starting to get away from them here. Depp up over the top, trying to watch. Berserks re-swings in, and 10-10 is able to find the headshot. Depp gets one. It's all down to NC Slasher, but he slowly plays it out wisely. Be resting shoulder to shoulder there alongside Berserks. Sugar Zero, Paranoia sent in towards Tree. Berserk's able to win out the fight, but Sugar Zero hounds down Famous, quickly TPs back in towards Hell. This Boom once again, completely slowed up on their approach, rethinking, trying to recalibrate.
But that's a huge kill. That opened up mid. So now it's on to
Point
depth.
as well.
30 seconds
And
left.
Sugar Zero just pushes his way in, finds that elimination, and now Depp
No trademark down.
looking to try to hold them back. The smoke on a boat, 0 point, takes away the tour de force, but he's got an out behind it still. Sugar Zero finds himself a third. Shot ends up going wide. Berserk's strafing across this nano.
10 seconds left.
Is able to find Depp, but they need to get the spike planted right here, right now. Up in hand, Berserk finds the one. 10-10, scaling forward, takes out NC Slasher. This Berserk seems to do so very much. The swing in from Clues. Struck down, 1 shot remaining. He needs to make it count, and he cannot! 10-10 gets the headshot. ZETA gets the win, 13-8.